So what little you did get done last week was Reggie kind of went off doing his own thing. So whatever you want him to have been doing. Uh, Everybody else went to try to get rid of the deed and will, or the deeds at least, but found out that they got the records to confirm that it's in the area, but the notary or records department, all they do is facilitate the exchange of lawful ownership and not purchasing said thing. So you still have a deed for a house and a windmill.
Yeah, it turns out the local government probably doesn't want our shitty burned down place.
But it is old. He had to dig around in the back for a while. I believe it was somewhere between 300 and 500 years old, the deed was. And while looking for something to do, heard rumor of an abandoned lumber mill outside of town. And I think that's where we left off. So you had the theater that opens that evening, or an abandoned lumber mill about half a day outside of town.
I mean, I definitely want to go to the... Sock wants to go to the theater.
Next, we'll also like to go to the theater.
Say, I believe it's still like before noon, and it's going to be like about dusk before the theater opens. So it can either everybody just chill out and pass the time, or whatever you want to do. Say, and I'll try to start doing what I was initially trying to let happen was just kind of open sandbox it to where, like, tell me what you're going to do and I'll figure it out from there. And I think it's one of those cases of what's the term, when you have all the choices, you can't make any.
I mean, I think it's more like what do we even do? We don't have any. I don't feel like we have any leads to follow up on in the middle of the day.
But see, that's what I need to do. Is I want to apologize for that. I need to drop a bunch of breadcrumbs instead of just leaving it open. Like, what do y'all want to do? You tell me, and I'll figure out from there.
Like, so I think as far as I can remember, the only thing I had was like, yeah, I did an arcana on the old lady's pies, and it was like, yeah, there's probably something magical there.
There's definitely something going on there, but you don't really know what it is.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's enough for me to, like, accost an old woman in the middle of the night.
Yeah, Brandon has been here. There's been an old lady selling various types of pies, meat pies, veggie pies, savory pies, some with tubers and vegetables. Kate got some. Has gotten it twice, and everybody that has eaten it the next day have woken up, had a super restful sleep, and gotten 10 temporary hit points.
But we're also deeply addicted to pies now.
Not yet. I mean, what?
I mean, everyone else is, Bradley. I don't think we need to, like, keep the mystery alive.
Yeah,
one dude was like on
figured it out
for the pies.
Yeah, he couldn't pay, so she's like, "Sorry, dear," and moved on.
Yeah, I don't think that's a mystery we need to be, like, pretending is still mysterious.
No, not the pie lady. You know, the one with the totally normal pies.
It was her? She was making magic evil pies? What?
Oh yeah,
and then
and then you even said Sock investigated his pie, and he determined that magic or warp was used in the creation of the pies.
Oh, he couldn't. It's close to warp. It's similar, but it's not giving off warp vibes. That's what's confusing.
Yeah, but the fact that it's not completely normal, non-warp related is already a big red flag.
I actually feel my current running theory is that she's probably not baking, like, warp energy directly into it. She's probably baking warp tainted creatures into it. So it's like one step removed from the warp.
So I'll be right back. I have a dog on each side of me, like, raised up like, Dad, gotta go to the bathroom, Dad. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's my current theory. It's probably not, like, warp related directly, but she's cooking something into it that is. So it's kind of like a degree of separation away from direct warp influence. She may not even know. She probably knows, but it's possible that she just has a farm that's been tainted somehow, and she's like, I've been using the same farm for 97 years. And only in the last 5 did people start going crazy. I don't think that's the case, but it could be. It could also just be that she's putting heroin in the pies or something. That's why we're getting temporary hit points for the numbness.
Trace some LSD.
If you're quoting Futurama, I believe it was a few tablespoons of LSD. It was like an absurd amount.
Ordinary tap water and some drugs.
And the vial was small enough that when he said ordinary tap water and a few tablespoons of LSD, it's like, so that bottle was 80% LSD.
Saltiest thing I've ever tasted. I would say a heaping bowl of salt.
I'll have to do my my little story tomorrow. I keep forgetting. I don't keep forgetting. I'm being lazy and I don't want to clean out my kitchen. I used to do a fun cooking thing like once a month on Snapchat, and I haven't done it in a while now.
Oh, okay. That explanation was getting more confusing as you went along.
Oh yeah, let's get a Snapchat plug in here. Where do we follow you on Snapchat, Scott?
You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm just trying to help you get a free plug.
You haven't paid for it yet.
Tomorrow I'm doing stuffed portobellos with mozzarella cheese, minced garlic, bacon bits. What else did I get? Onion slice. Dried onion things. What are they called? The little chips.
What? Dried onions?
Well, they're like shredded up into tiny little pieces.
I have
They have
no
a name
idea what
for
you're talking
some
about.
reason.
I'm back. What's up?
We're talking about making stuffed portobello mushrooms.
Delicious.
Welcome to the GrimDark
the new
Cooking
quest.
Network.
That's the new quest. Moose is going to spend all day today finding somebody to teach him how to make stuffed portobello mushrooms.
So, what is since you've been gone, Brandon, what was Reggie doing all this time?
I don't know what happened the week before.
Not last week, but the week before that, Moose bullied you and bossed you around on helping him deliver some alcohol to the theater.
Correct.
And last week, you went off to do something on your own. I don't know what. That's basically keeping Nick from bullying you.
First of all that I did was teach Reggie the importance of being a hardworking individual and not a giant, stupid monster.
So which part of that example were you?
I was the part of the example that was making you carry lots of really heavy barrels that might have broken your back.
I think I meant to find like a good soak to just rest my muscles, honestly.
Me or is Brandon cutting out?
Brandon's
Am I just not close enough to the mic?
No, your connection.
No, it sounds like connection.
Damn. Because I was testing the voice meter feedback earlier. It sounded fine.
Yeah, when we hear you, it sounds fine. It sounds like your connection is cutting out.
Don't know what I can do about that one.
No problem.
You're a big robot, and that's it. It's probably fine.
So what's everybody wanting to do? Wait out till the evening to go to the theater, or head out and go check out this lumber mill?
Let me check how much money I have. Of 10 gold and 21 silver. I should take up a hobby. I want to be a cobbler.
Fall back on old reliable.
What other skills do I have? I guess is also a good question. I'm gonna go out on the town and is there like a medical clinic I can volunteer at?
Not as such. There's like a folk healer kind of thing. They'll give you, people can come in to get unguents or salves and things like that, but not like an actual clinic.
Shoot, it's my only. I looked at my skills and I was like, all the ones with proficiency are all dedicated to me either being good at magic or being good at convincing people to become other chaos worshippers. My only other one is wisdom at a +3, and that's it.
Good at magic and good at convincing people I don't know how to do magic.
I do like that idea. I want to find maybe a bookstore and get a book on first aid.
Sure, that'll be easy enough to do. So you can start working on that. Other than casual buying or perusing to look for skill enhancements, what do you all want to do? Like adventure-wise. Are you waiting until the evening for the theater or going to the lumber mill? Or something else that I have to make up?
I mean...
Yeah, I want to go to the water park nearby, actually.
It's closed down for renovations.
Oh,
Somebody found a dead body in it.
I would like to find the manager of this theoretical water park and berate them for closing it down with my fist.
It's just the sluices from the water from the lumber mill.
Yeah. I think Moose will just find he'll go. I think Moose will just do some bar hopping. Listen in, see if there's any other any day work to be found, so he can keep building up that rainy day fund.
I'm gonna say it's not like the bar hopping thing. This isn't that big a city, and it's also like about 10 in the morning.
Yeah, it's the perfect time to start getting some suggestions.
Any of the ones you go in, that's pretty much hardly anybody there except the proprietor, maybe one or two people, because people are either already working or they're just not in the bar.
Is there a town bulletin board or something? Where's the quest board, Bradley? That's where I want to go.
Well, I've given you 2 quests and no one's wanted to do them.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
do this.
one
We'll
of
do
them.
like what I talked about. Hang on. I'm gonna go over here to ChatGPT. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, like 1 gold to get a cat out of a tree. I'll go do that.
You chop down the tree.
Exactly. Not only have I saved a cat, I've also provided timber or firewood.
It's also funny if being a barbarian, you're like, okay, so reaching didn't get the cat out of the tree. I rage and shake it till it gets tired enough to just fall out.
I do the thing from the fucking Incredibles where I rip the tree out of the ground and I start shaking it vigorously.
The jaw didn't stipulate the status of the cat when it was returned.
Or the tree.
Didn't specify it needed to be alive.
For 0 bits. How's she getting them for free?
Yeah, where are these stickers? I want to use
Oh,
one.
hell yeah, I bonked Orin.
Stickers.
Yeah, I like the idea that you and Orin go fishing again.
Can we just do the exact same thing again today? This time I get arrested?
Yeah, guard! I found a foot.
Not you
Hold
guys
this.
again.
I got to narrow this down because it put me on high fantasy shit. See, there is a lost tomb of an ancient elven queen. Nope.
Whoa.
Nearby town has been
Hey.
plagued by a series of disappearances. That one works.
I mean, that sounds like a quest.
A powerful wizard has been spotted in the area. Powerful dragon
who
has
that
been
could be.
seen roosting nearby. Nope. Powerful necromancer has taken up residence in a long abandoned castle. What?
I like
What?
the powerful wizard one, and it's just me.
Oh, and there's a castle nearby.
There's probably
Let's go to
a
the
powerful-
theater. Let's skip ahead. Let's go to the theater.
Yeah, let's go to the theater. Let's make a decision here and be done with it.
That's funny. Yeah, because like last time you're like, we're going to this lumber mill. I'm like, fuck, I got to make some shit up. Now it's like, cool, I'm ready for the lumber mill. We're going to the theater. It's like, shit, let me pull my other stuff out. That's funny.
Well, at least
Theater
it's
is
ready to
happening in the
go.
lumber mill.
Sock just loves going to the theater. It's like the one indulgence he allows himself that's not once a month.
Oh, I was about to say he's allowed himself some stuff.
Where are the stickers?
Scroll down.
Thank you, Nicholas. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Also,
yeah, stickers, if you have to scroll down if you're on the browser. It's like
How
down
dare
like
you.
where the links and stuff are.
down with the links and stuff.
No, just me, senpai.
Oh, okay. There they are. Jesus. Okay, I found it.
Okay, hang on. I got to find my PDF with all this shit in it.
But they all cost bits. How are you guys doing it for free?
There's
Some of
free
them are
ones
free.
in there.
I told Bradley to make the bonk one free.
Excellent.
They need to make it to where you can sort it by cost instead of having to scroll through that whole shit. Now I'm trying to figure out where I put all the info for that the adventure. Look, shit.
It says that I can't do it. It says the stream stickers is currently offline. What the fuck?
What did you break it?
I did no such thing.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
No, just me, senpai.
Bless you.
Notably not free.
That's screwed because those should all be like 10 cents and the bonk should be free. So I have no idea why that's doing that.
Oh well.
I have special bonk permissions.
Yeah, apparently.
The Queen of Bonk Nation.
Ooh. Double
I
bonk.
slapped a bonk. I did it.
Yo, triple bonk.
Oh my god. So many bonks. This is what the game has turned into now. We're just gonna
But I
just
get you.
wanna
See,
go
I get
to
you
each
hooked on the
other.
free ones, then you'll start throwing bits for all the other stuff.
Nah, fuck that shit. I'm not paying $1 for that shit.
You shouldn't have to. There should be like 10-cent ones in there,
I'm not paying 10 cents for that shit.
dude. You'll throw money at it to heal your damn avatar when you're the screen boss. So
Yeah, I'm not the stream boss right now though, so I don't give a shit.
if you throw bits, you'll become one. Looks like Crusane's about to die.
Yeah, somebody else should subscribe right now and overthrow Crusane.
Watch Crusane like come in and do it.
And Crusane kills himself. Yeah, if I can't find any work, I'll just wander around. If I can find some work to do, I'll do it. If I can't, then I don't know if you're still struggling to get.
No,
the
we're going
ChatGPT thing
to.
work.
Kate was talking about let's advance into night so y'all can go to the theater.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh no, it has a map.
It's a map.
Stop in here.
I
Well,
must
So,
read what it's called.
I thought it was going to be Theater of the Mind.
So You, Reggie. By the way, Reggie has been here with Moose because this is where we delivered the ale to. So Reggie has been here before. Are you drinking a green water bottle?
To be here today. It's been so long since I've seen anything in a theater.
Why is what?
I don't think it's a theater. I think it's a haunted house.
It's a long rectangular building, no windows or doors, 2 stories tall. The facade of the theater is constructed of heavy plaster over wire framing. It depicts an infernal hellscape where pitchfork-wielding demons throw people into a craggy lake of fire. The entire facade has seen better days, with its wire framing exposed in many places and the plaster worn and eroded. Interrupting the facade's crumbling torment scene is a gaping demonic face whose toothy maw frames 2 massive doors that open to reveal a lobby and a tavern beyond.
When Cleo says, "I'm pretty sure it's more like a haunted house," Sock responds with, "Let me have this."
No.
Oh,
Hang on, let me put everybody on the map.
that hurts a little, Cleo. I'm wounded.
Keep it up, Cleo.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, this feels like a really good idea.
Ominous foreshadowing. Sock looks at everybody's like, "With what we've seen already, how bad could it possibly be?"
Hang on, I've got stuff loading. Throwing errors,
Now I
apparently.
All I can think about is Top Gear. How hard can it be? Don't say that!
Do you think it's like a ghost haunted house or like demons haunted house? What kind of?
Oh my god, stop throwing errors.
Come along, Cleo. Ghosts aren't real.
We literally saw ghosts like 3 days ago.
No, you misunderstand. That's just an ethereal representation of a person. It's different.
How is it different?
Fuck yeah.
It would take
No,
me
it's
a
a
very
scooter.
long time to explain.
Ghosts and ghosts,
You got
man.
plenty of time, right?
Oh my god. The errors this is throwing. Give me a second.
It is haunted.
Yep.
Won't even loaded the game. Wait, so what's the difference between a ghost haunted house and a demon haunted house?
Well, ghosts are in normal folklore. They're pretty vengeful. You can usually assuage them, make them go away on their own terms. Demons, they don't like to go away.
I think this is probably a demon haunted house. There's demons and stuff on the wall, right?
Well, I mean, someone painted that, right? It's a theater.
I wonder if they have like an
Of course
actual.
they did. I put my hand on the face.
What if it's a really good haunted house and there's like a straight up just portal to hell down there, and they're just gonna send us straight to hell to go look at demons?
You're really cheery today, aren't you?
Again?
What do you mean again?
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Fuck. You know what?
Holy!
Those are not all enemies, it just automatically defaults to the red.
Oh,
Hood rats.
Walk into the haunted house where you're immediately attacked from all directions with no build up.
Yeah, so welcome to the haunted house, motherfuckers.
oh god, it's a raid.
Objective survive.
You got hood rats.
Okay, there. Now they're all yellow instead of being red.
Ooh. They're only potential enemies.
So as you
Blue
come in,
face
the lobby
right
is
here.
decorated in a heavy plaster that makes it appear as if the patrons have stepped into a giant infernal cave. Flames dance from burning crucibles that flare up unexpectedly, and demonic faces occasionally spring forth from hidden recesses to startle passersby. The rear of the spacious establishment holds a dimly lit yet busy bar, offset by a nearby display cases stuffed with all manner of esoteric ephemera. Several strangely dressed employees tend a ticket stand below a wide stair that leads up to a looming balcony. The entrance there, L, that is, where is he?
Luther.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
you
is
there?
he?
Are
We
you the
can
one that
hear you.
dropped?
Yeah, I accidentally unplugged my router with my foot. Got it caught on the cables.
Accidentally.
I really need to clean up my cables. My cable management's not great right now.
I would relocate your router if you could kick it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
It's a long story.
Luther standing there, he's got these long flowing black robes with a high collar. Interior of it's red. He's got his mustache waxed to little points, and the goatee comes down to a very sharp point as well. Hair slicked back. Welcome to the Theater Infernales. Please make yourself at home, but be prepared to be frightened beyond imagination.
Sock gets a big dumb smile on his face and starts going like
Smiles
clapping.
and kind of bows.
Oh, okay, that was clapping. Okay.
Yeah. What do you think I was doing?
So you see there's the commoners, people spread around the place. The hood rats seem to be a little bit kind of rowdy, but they're not causing too awful much trouble right now. But that's what you see at the moment. Please make yourself welcome. You can purchase tickets over by the staircase there. Sort of recognize this dude, Reggie, you and Moose. When you dropped stuff off earlier, you saw him walking around the place, but not dressed up in this gimmick.
I will go to purchase tickets.
Okay, you go to wait in line over there. What's everybody else doing? Well, actually, as he says that, Moose or Reggie, you mentioned something that you had brought the alcohol earlier, and he's, oh yes, that was 2 days ago. I forgot. Yes, as I said, there's a free showing on the house. Thank you. So yeah, y'all can mill about and get drinks or whatever until time. There's a line of people. There's 4 people going up the stairs. You can see up on the balcony. Looks like they've 4 other people just come out there. Some of them are like shaking. Others are just laughing, kind of pushing each other. They're on the balcony above. 4 other people. Looks like 2 groups of 2 are waiting in line. Say there's the. It looks like it's got a slight glow to it. Looks like the some sort of summoning inscription in the floor. It got a slight glow to it, and then the 2 cabinets above it and the one in the corner have all kinds of weird stuff. Cleo, as you go walking over there, that dude's like, the one sitting there's like, sorry, holding this for a friend. You have to find someplace else. And he's the only one sitting there, but he can clearly tell he's with the group of 4 at the other table.
I'm gonna roll up one of these.
Moose is gonna stand behind Cleo. He's not gonna say anything, but he's gonna stand right behind Cleo.
Also, Scab has to wait outside.
What? Wait, can I vouch for Scab?
Them's fighting words.
Hey, you can vouch all you want, and no animals allowed.
Cast minor illusion on Scab.
But you see, you don't understand. Scab is what they call a service animal.
You're
Emotional
correct. I
support.
do not understand.
Minor illusion him to look like a small child that just crawls on all 4s.
Then as soon as it walks out of that 5-foot square, the child's still standing
Oh, yeah.
there.
I will put my hands up and back up from this dude's table.
Say there's a set of it can't fit all of you comfortably, but there's an open table in the corner there. It looked like some couches and a little table in front of it.
Oh, couches! Fuck yeah!
And then, of course, there's room at the bar.
Get the booth.
And Jamie comes down there. What'll it be, friend? Why is there another one?
There's two.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He just
Twins.
duplicated.
That may be why it took so long. It must have loaded everybody twice. Let me look. Holy shit! Did it duplicate everyone?
There's only room in this
Oh my
world
God,
for
it
one
duplicated
Sokolon
everybody.
Maliadak.
So, oh my God, that's why it did that. Hang on, I've got duplicates of everybody.
Things that don't happen on the tabletop.
You ever been to a haunted house before, Orn?
What the fuck? Who? Okay.
Maybe a time or two with the wife, but I don't really remember.
I've been to a lot of really shitty haunted houses. I have high expectations here.
For a shitty haunted house, or
For
for a good experience here?
to either have a pleasantly bad experience or a decently good experience.
Okay, for some reason it's just got them on the map, but they're not in the combat tracker. I'm just going to leave them open unless you decide to kill somebody. So anyway, the one guy approaches you, Reggie. Will it be, friend?
How much for 6 round? Well, no rounds. What am I thinking? 6 cups of some of that ale I brought in the other day.
Ah, yes, you are the one. Here. First one's on the house. And he,
Oh, great.
so since this is our big going away party, since this will be closing down, unfortunately, after this, people just don't seem to care for this as much as they used to. Yeah, we'll be shutting this down. This is our grand finale.
Looks a bit hopping tonight.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Looks pretty hopping tonight.
Apparently, everybody's come for the send off. Here you go, and he set 6 flagons down in front of you.
Groupon. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I'll bring it back to the offer it to the crew.
The haunted house is shutting down, or the entire theater?
The entire theater, unfortunately.
Oh.
People just don't seem to be into the arts like they used to.
Sock weeps openly.
Has roll for insanity now.
I only want one thing out of life.
What's Jack or Max doing?
He'll grab a little bit of the ale when it comes back. He's kind of just sitting and watching the other people mill about.
Everybody seems to be having a good time. You'll see every now and then a little receptacle in the wall opens up and some winged demon comes flying across, swooping down near a table, scaring people. And you look closely, you can see it's on a wire. Then it goes off into an opposite wall.
Production value here is insane, off the charts.
It's all stuff from like a spirits.
I forgot, Sock, you're over there. You're getting in line to get stuff. When you're over here, waiting, looking around, there are several sealed glass display cases. They stand along the lobby's back wall. within dusty old props and relics purporting to be artifacts from a place called the Abyss. You've never heard of such. Rests in a museum-like exhibit. There's a vial of dark liquid labeled River Styx, several chunks of porous rock labeled and numbered with various layers of this abyssal place. An assortment of demonic samples, including leathery snippets of, quote, Nabasu wings, an enormous Glabrazu pincer. Roll me a history check.
Is a 6.
Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell or anything on that one. There's a greasy Nefelshi pin feather, a withered Vrockspore vine, a jar of a red Babu slime. Another case holds a set of mysterious relics that appear to have come from some occult order of some kind. Before an unfurled, withered banner draped across the case's back panel are shelves pinned with fancy sashes, soiled lambskin gloves, delicate silk aprons, tie tacks, brooches, censers, and all manner of esoteric ceremonial garb. All have heavy decoration and with mystical symbols on them, which you've never seen these, so you take them to just be bullshit symbols.
Yep. Okay.
Adjacent to the case is a complete ceremonial costume displayed on a disturbingly decaying wax mannequin. Leaning nearby on the wall is an elaborately decorated wooden coffin with a glass window containing a skeleton, itself intricately engraved with glyphs and runes. Above that case is a lopsided banner adorned with the symbol of a chained book hanging from a ceremonial spear. Nearby, a rusted and broken ceremonial longsword is mounted on the wall. A third and final case holds 4 realistic models of tiny, fiendish-looking creatures in various macabre poses. To complete the effect, part of the stone floor here is engraved with a semicircle inlaid with fanciful silver runes and some kind of enclosed section. And some kind that encloses a selection of the display. Give
Can I
me an
purchase some
Arcana
merchandise?
check. Give me an
Okay.
Arcana check real quick.
That's a 7. Well, 15.
15. From something you've seen before or had encounters with, those little desiccated demon-looking bodies, you would swear those were probably the real deal at some point.
Like
Everything
they
else
are
is bullshit. Yeah,
an
like this is a
approximation
dead
of the
demon
real
of
deal,
some
or they
kind.
were actually demonic bodies.
Like they were actually some small demonic creature. It's maybe 1.5 2 foot tall. They're real small, but yeah, everything else here is bullshit. But those you are pretty certain at one point were a actual demonic entity.
Okay.
This is just the husk that's left.
Am I still in line to get my tickets?
Yeah. This is as you're
From
looking at stuff.
is the jar of red slime for sale?
None
Is
of
it
this
like
is for
merchandise?
sale. No, this is all just like part of
Damn.
the look and the
exhibit.
trappings of the place.
Well, it'll be on sale once it closes down. I can wait. I want
Oh,
that
Bradley,
jar of red
like-
slime and also the little demonic
shit,
creatures.
hang on
I
just a
don't see the
second.
map.
Because I did not switch to the map view. That's why. How dare me?
The jar of red
Neat.
slime just seems like cool merch to have.
Hey,
hope
thanks
it
for the
shatters
follow,
in
and
your hand.
thanks Techno for letting me know that I had not switched things over like a dumbass. Also, that red glow everywhere. The whole place has just got this deep red glow to it. Where yeah, nothing's for sale here. Was there? I'm sorry. Was there something else you had said after that?
What?
I got distracted, no, so I didn't do that. You
Oh,
were asking if it was for
the
sale,
last
and these
thing-
weren't for sale. Was there something after that?
Oh, the last thing I said was that's okay. Once it closes down, it'll all be on sale.
Yeah.
I don't.
So-
I gotta wait one day. I'm fine.
Clearance.
Yeah.
Moose, what are you doing? You're just hanging out with Cleo?
Well, I was originally just backing her up in case the hood rats decided to try anything, but yeah, I guess I'll keep following Cleo, and Orin's with Cleo too, right?
What's Orin gonna be doing? Y'all just hanging out at the table, or what?
He might be clinging to the wall, if there's not room at the table.
I thought for a second I thought you said I'm gonna be staring at a wall.
Yeah, we're starting our own little hood rat squad back here.
Yeah, I'll just be at the table if there's room.
Can I do a
Yeah.
check for any symbols along the red's a little unnerving.
Like, if you go over to where Sock is, yeah, you can find all kinds of glyphs and symbology in there.
But like nothing. Like the corner we're in looks pretty red. Nothing like on the walls.
You looking trying to see where the light source is coming from, and you can find like behind plaster and stuff. They've got crucibles and things with and above it, so it doesn't catch on fire. They've got like a red film and stuff, so it gives that off like a cellophane almost. Yeah, theater.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna do my best to pretend that none of this bothers me and drink my ale.
Good luck.
I know drinking's hard.
Another one too. While you're waiting,
Stop
like, give me
bothering
another Arcana check, Sock.
That is a natural 20.
Yeah, you definitely notice too as you're standing there, you're looking down. While it looks like it's only half of one, the rest is probably under the wall. This looks like 100% legit summoning circle of some kind. Like, this is the real deal.
The room is, or where I'm at it? Oh, and the back of the room there.
Yeah, at the back of the room where the blue glowing with the silver and stuff. It's engraved into the floor, and the symbology on it is legit for things you've encountered.
But it's only half a circle right now because the other half is past the wall.
You can't tell if it was only. It wouldn't make sense. This is legit. It doesn't make sense that there would only be half a circle, but there's a wall that runs across that whole thing there.
Is there any mechanism that looks like it moves the wall?
Give me a perception check, or actually, give me an investigation because you're actively looking.
That's a nat 1. Oh, apparently it was 12.
Yeah, you get passive on that. No, you don't see anything that looks like it would trigger the wall to move or anything.
Okay. Let me check. I want to see, can I, let me check prestidigitation real quick. Does it have, okay, it has verbal and somatic components. Okay, never mind. I was going to try and just use prestidigitation, like, drop something on the circle that shouldn't be there and walk away, just in case. Just, like, smudge it enough. But if I can't do it totally hidden, it's not going to work out as well.
You can also try sleight of hand if you want to try to cover some of that up. What is it, dogs? We just went outside.
Yeah, all right. I can do a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, to say this will be while you're casting it. So I mean,
16.
so do your cast.
Yep. Well, it's a cantrip.
Okay. So yeah, then what are you doing?
I'm actually just
Exactly.
kind of like trying to smudge it a little bit to make sure that it's not like a completed circle.
No, it doesn't smudge at all. This is like engraved and inlaid with silver.
Ah,
Burned.
that's worse. For now, I'm going to keep my eye on that and remember to come back to this theater. They said this is the very last showing today. Like
Yeah,
as soon as the
the
last
theater will be
group comes
closing
through-
down. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as the last group like comes out, I'm gonna come back in here and wreck that thing somehow. Right now, it doesn't seem like anything weird is happening. But
Unless
Sock's like,
the-
yeah, when everybody leaves, I'm coming back here at night.
Unless the last show of the theater is like everyone's last show.
Yeah, but I have no way to know that.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I've got to adjust cams on the other control. Hang on. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Thought that should have changed both. Oh, probably because I've got it. Okay, yeah. I don't have to do it. It's just they were invisible.
Oh,
There we go.
right. I just noticed.
Thank you, Nick. I had
Just
to
came in to
uninvisibilize
enjoy-
them.
Just came in to enjoy a little show. There's a summoning circle. Now I'm gonna be paranoid the whole time.
Oh, and if you didn't hear earlier, I'm sorry. You're waiting in line to get tickets. Moose and Reggie got comps for the party.
Yep.
Earlier. Don't have to buy any.
Buy 4 tickets.
They've
How
got
much is a
comps for the
ticket?
group.
Oh, I will get out of line.
But you were
Uh-oh.
over there to look at the other
He's getting
stuff.
out of line.
I thought it was just like free showings for just those 2. So yeah, I
Thank
will
you
get
for the
out of
69
line.
bits. Sexiest potato with the 69.
Nice.
On brand for sexiest potato.
Nice. Nice.
I will get out of line, return to the table, and be like, hold on, I'm gonna roll a d100. On high, I don't say anything. On low,
Nick, you cheap bastard.
Yes,
You sniping cheap bastard.
I win.
Sorry, Scott. Nick had to cheat his way into getting stream boss.
Oh, I don't say anything to anybody. It's okay.
With the roll for?
I was rolling to see if Sock wanted to like alert everyone to be like, there might be more here than we think. But I was
Like,
on high.
nah.
I said I wasn't going to, and on low, I said I would.
So, you have drinks for a while. Some people coming out up top, getting a little rowdy. They're ushered out. And then it's time they call you up if you would like to go through the haunted house.
Oh, go ahead, scare me.
Now, do we go in like pairs or can we go in as a group?
Ooh.
Hello.
Oh,
Boss? We don't hear you anymore, Ilk.
Sorry. I said I should have I know how my overlay set up and I should have turned it sideways and I didn't. Scab, get out of here. Bad Scab.
He's a bad listener.
you take that back.
And then Reggie and Oren are stuck on the wall. There we go.
What?
Okay, so you get up here. You can see that there's a near you there, Reggie. There's a door, just a normal door, but there's this rock faced like the theater's facade, a demon's leering face carefully crafted and painted into the plaster beckons patrons to enter. The visible fumes from the sulfur and brimstone leak from the demon's gaping mouth as beyond a hellish light glows and flickers, illuminating a spinning tunnel leading to the spook show beyond. The walls of the tunnel writhe and undulate with a stomach-churning manner. So that's what's in front of you, those like the 4 rock faces. That's like basically it's a tunnel that's turning.
Oh. I've been in these fun houses before. What's the smaller thing? The closed door, is that even visible?
Yeah, the closed door there is very. It looks like just a normal door.
Oh, right.
And then the other
Employees.
people, you don't see where they came from, but there's a group of people that are walking off. Some of them look like they've, were very scared. One of the guys is laughing and pointing at them, and they make their way past you and head down.
It is good to see some. Sock thinks this more than says it. It's good to see some people coming out. I was a little more worried than usual for a second there.
Yeah, say the
Yeah, they
last
went
one
in
just before y'all
with a group
went.
of 20.
The hood rats, they'd gone in just before y'all. But that wasn't them coming out.
They just haven't come out yet. It's fine.
I'm sure they're still perfectly alive.
Yeah, I mean, these are probably just the people. I mean, what did you expect them to go in and come out in 30 seconds? Are we ready to go in?
Yep, I'm waiting.
I'm
Who's-
ready to go.
What's your
All right.
marching order? Who's leading the way?
Nope.
I'll go in first.
I'll go in.
The squishiest member of the party. Let's go.
It's a haunted house. You don't need
I'll
to be
bring up the
scared.
rear, make sure we don't get spooked from the back.
I'll go second.
Max doesn't even walk in. He,
Suckers!
he just leaves.
I will push. I'll push Max in front of me. No, you should go in front of me. We've seen what happens when we go through small spaces.
You know what? That's fair, big man. But then I won't be able to get back out the other direction.
On the
Reggie.
contrary, you'll be the first one to get out.
I go up to Max and be like, "Don't worry, Max. There's no escape."
Hey, let's make a bet. First one to scream has to buy everyone around.
Done.
I'll get in on that action.
I'm already covered. I brought everybody the first round.
So does Moose force Max in front of him?
Oh, fine, you big baby. I'll go in front of you.
I'll go in front of Max.
Say this. The map isn't
Safe.
going to be
In the
perfect
middle.
because of the way. Or y'all can go 2 by 2 if you want.
Yeah, get me up there.
Finally, somebody who has some bravery to them. I'm walking in.
As y'all walk in here, it feels different than when just looking at it. But as you get in there and the way it's turning and rotating around you, kind of gives a dizziness feeling. So everybody, give me a. What am I looking for? Give me a dex check.
Dex save or check?
I'm sorry, save. Yes.
Oh, all
Well,
right.
mine's the same either way.
Right.
13.
Good thing I have advantage.
Big ol' 2.
Okay, so 7 and 9. So Oren and Max, as y'all are kind of looking at this, it just kind of screws up your equilibrium, and you fall down from the dizziness of looking at this. You don't take any damage, but after trying to get up, both y'all give me a con save. DC 11.
I laugh at them as they fall down.
Try not to get tripped. It's all
Oh,
spinning.
buddy.
Hey!
Oh,
Come now,
Yeah, or
Cleo. Just
so
because it's funny,
you were
doesn't mean you have to
feeling.
laugh at them.
You can I guess method act tonight because you weren't feeling good. You feel very nauseous.
Sick.
We have taken 3 steps in. He's already done for.
Well,
So, yeah,
okay,
you-
well, that was a little spinny on. Got a little spun around there. Think I'm okay though.
It's just your pride's hurt more than anything else. You can see Oren's face is a little pale.
please don't throw up on me. Please don't throw.
And who's leading the way now? You go still
Me.
go because okay. Snick's
Me and
room.
me and Cleo.
Okay.
The only other person in this party who's cool, apparently.
Like the one of our 2-point people is deaf.
That's actually really bad and
I
funny.
am immune to most scares.
They try to jump scare you, just like, what's wrong? It's just a picture of a thing.
Okay. As you get into here, the ruddy glow of concealed crucibles illuminate craggy, flame-like cliffs in this hellscape. Cackling creatures, skittering imps, and small, gruesome fiends with melted features emerge briefly from behind the room's crags and crevices to leer and gape at you, while the tines of hidden pitchforks spring forth to prod you forward, despite there being no apparent exit. And Sock and Cleo, let me...
I imagine Sock isn't like... He's not particularly perturbed. He probably just thinks this is really fun and quaint. He's had an actual vision of the warp.
He's like,
He's like, oh, they
like
actually.
judging them on their veracity, like how close it's
yeah.
to the real thing.
That's exactly what I was thinking in my head, Jack. I was like, I wonder how close it is to the real thing. Like, oh, hey, that's that's in the ballpark.
Are you like commenting aloud on it? Like, those demons. It's not demony enough.
Under no circumstances am I commenting on how close to the actual warp this is.
You're like, you see that over there? That is completely wrong. Those don't exist in the warp. That is a fallacy.
He's got the legs on the wrong part.
Does actually have 5.5 legs and walk on 2 arms. The legs are in the air. Idiots. That's a horrible monstrosity I just came up with out of nowhere.
Yep.
It walks on 2 arms and has 7 legs in the air. Ooh.
I throw my legs up in the air sometime.
You do?
So Sock and Cleo is these pitchforks come out to poke you. They actually like don't feel good. You both take 2 points of damage as they jab into your flesh. And retreat. Both y'all give me perception checks.
Nat 20. So I rolled 2 20s and a 1 today.
Nice.
It's the curse.
So both of you notice from as you see it retract into the wall where it came out. You look on the ground and looks like like 3 corks under each one.
3 corks?
Yeah.
Under each.
Like the corks fell off of the party bits.
Don't know. Are you inspecting them or?
I
Reggie,
definitely
you
will.
and Oren see them get stabbed by this thing.
I'm investigating immediately.
Did we sign any waivers for this?
Yeah. As you pick them up and look, you can see. You grab one of the, as the things come out, you kind of grab it, and it looks like it was on there and was pretty deep that you would have had to, you push it on there and pull it off. It's a little bit loose now because it's already been removed once, but you can tell this wasn't hey, it just accidentally fell off. All 6 tines have had the corks pulled off of them.
Yeah, that's definitely a safety hazard. That's gonna make for some
Wait.
unhappy customers.
Really? Right in front of my OSHA handbook?
Oh, you have one too?
Everyone should have an OSHA handbook.
Didn't that? Who went in before we did?
Give me an intelligence check. See if you paid attention.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
You were drinking or something. You weren't really, because this is up on the balcony, so you really weren't paying attention who went up last.
All right.
I'm gonna use I don't really have a cantrip that can help me out with this.
I'm gonna use the stop pitchforks cantrip.
So the corks aren't supposed to come out.
From what you can tell with that checking, it looks like they were on there for safety reasons,
It's been sabotaged.
but they've been removed.
But the corks are still there on the ground.
Yeah, it looks like they were pulled off and then just kind of dumped by the wall there.
Okay. I will put the corks back in.
Yeah, they'll slide on as it comes in and out. You know, it there's no way that it would have caught on the wall or anything, so somebody had to intentionally remove these.
Those dang hooligans that went in before us.
Could be. Actually, yeah. Like, that actually could be true.
Are there any staff members nearby?
Nope, not that you see. Continue
Oh,
moving
well.
on.
Yeah, there's usually people in costumes. We can let one of them know.
I wish there was a cantrip that had, like, a gluing effect. It's kind of strange to me now that there isn't one, because I'm like, you've got mending and thaumaturgy and prestidigitation all do minor, like, repair sort of things in some cases. And I'm like, really? There's nothing with just some Elmer's. There's not an Elmer's glue spell? There's not an Elmer's glue cantrip?
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, it's nothing but like a magical glue. It's just like, no, it's just regular glue. I can just create it.
Like, I can produce flame for free or do anything with thaumaturgy, mending, or prestidigitation, but just a little bit of glue is not
I'd say that you can manipulate the warp for that. That's something minor. That's not a problem.
I have a spell that does that.
You do?
Kind of.
What? Aren't you a monk?
Don't worry about it. Not a monk.
I don't know what class
She's
you
a
are.
ranger.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Yeah, if I can just glue those in, that'll be fine.
Yeah, not a problem.
At the very least, they'll be harder to remove now. For whoever comes in after us. Everyone should enjoy a haunted house. They shouldn't get poked by pitchforks.
So you've
But yeah, I'll do that and keep on going.
Yeah. There's just like a tiny little, you can barely get through there. You kind of have to squeeze through to the next part of the room. Just proceed normally, or?
Yeah.
I will warn the others. Hey, I think somebody might have sabotaged some of the little tricks in here. Just keep an eye out.
Okay. As you continue to move through now, Zog, give me a perception check.
This I can do. A 13.
You see, as you're starting working, you see more corks in the floor right in front of you.
My fun time in a haunted house is now beginning to be ruined.
Yeah, if this is going to be through the whole place, we're going to have to bring this to a manager or a supervisor or something.
I'm rating this place 2 stars on Yelp.
You can't run a show like this.
It's graceful. Can I see where the corks are supposed to go before I walk over anything?
Yeah, well, you can be. You don't know. You don't see the spot in the wall where it comes out, so you can kind of cautiously move to try to trigger it, and it comes out another pitchfork, and you can see that the corks are missing on it.
Okay. Yeah, I will do the same thing as before and glue them back on.
And that, are any of the rogues gonna? You gonna leave them going, or any of the rogues gonna try to disable these things?
Well, I mean,
sure, I'll give it a go.
You're gonna break the haunted house machines?
Yes, it's part
That's
of
so
the show,
rude.
right?
You literally got
Although,
thrown.
I would ask, who sets up a haunted house with actually sharp items and then puts a cork on the end?
Yeah, that's
That's a good point.
That is an excellent question, actually.
Normally they just
I was kind of feeling a little bit bad about maybe breaking this stuff, but not
Fuck
so
'em.
much anymore.
They're
fuck
closing
'em.
anyways. They're closing anyways, right?
Yeah, that's true too. But there could be people coming in after us. But you know what? These are actual sharp pitchforks. Let's just break them. I don't know why I'm bothering with the glue. I'm over here trying to manipulate some forces beyond my command to get some glue. When we could just break them.
All right, I guess we're gonna try and.
I cast Elmer's cantrip of binding.
So, who's doing what? Are you just flat out breaking them, or are you going to try to just disable it?
Is there a difference?
Well, yeah, disabling it means it can be re-enabled to work properly. Breaking it means the shit's broken and it has to be repaired.
Moose, could you just yank the pitchforks out of the wall?
I can certainly give it a try.
That seems like the easiest way to solve this problem.
I will
Pulling the
attempt.
In out of a Nerf gun.
I will attempt to pull the to do that. To pull that.
Give me a strength check. So these things are actually in there pretty good. As you're yanking out, you hear gears grinding and just makes this horrible clatter as you do it. But then
What
it pulls
about
back in.
what about bending the pitchfork?
You know what? Let's move past the
give that a
pitchforks.
try?
They've been recorked. Let's just keep going.
Or we can let our rogues just disable the trap, our roguish gentlemen.
Yeah, let me at it. I'll give it a go.
About Reggie's.
I genuinely, as a player and a character, I was like, the easiest way to solve this problem is just yank the pitchforks out.
Yep.
What skill would you like me to roll to try and disable this thing?
Your thieves' tools. That's where they are right there. And the other one you saw, sock, is right there.
I'll give the forward one a go.
Okay.
So pitchfork number 2.
I guess I'll do number 1.
Oh shit.
Reggie's getting stabbed.
Yeah, as you're messing with it, you're like, cool, I got this, and then it shoots out and jabs you in the shoulder. Luckily, the corks are back on it, so you don't take any damage, but kind of bruises your shoulder and your ego. You see Max kind of look over and like smile as his doesn't come back out.
Can I think back on the summoning circle that I saw and think to myself, it's like, were there any symbols in that represented blood in some capacity?
Give me a history check.
$11.
Not that you immediately remembered as being specific for such.
Okay.
What about the one? Somebody going to try to disable the one in front of Sock, or are you gonna just try to move past it?
There's another one right here, please, someone. This is
Max
just
trying
unsafe
to do the
looking.
one that Reggie couldn't do.
Yeah, I'll give number 2 a rip. Slightly less good.
Yeah, it same thing. You miss getting hit with it, but yeah, it's something. This one don't know what to do with it.
What the fuck? What? I don't.
When it shoots out, can I just glue it in place as it shoots out? So it's just up there.
The glue's not that strong.
God damn it!
What are they made out of? Can we tell? Like the pitchforks themselves?
Yeah, they're metal. They got like a wooden shaft, or it's a metal shaft into. When you're messing with it, you can tell it goes in. There's gears behind it, pushing it in and out. It looks like it's some sort of mechanized system.
I'm trying to move
I
past
know,
these
wow.
as quickly and easily as possible. None of you are rolling high enough to facilitate this.
Hey, I got my first one. Don't look at me. Pitchfork
just
number
little
2 is a hell
now.
demon.
So you can try the one in front of Sock if you want.
Well, sure. See if I get best 2 out of 3.
At times or something.
Oh man,
Okay.
it's so disabled.
Yeah, this one, like, oh yeah, you can. It's the light in the room is shining in a way that you can see in there much more easily, and you're like, oh yeah, it's completely obvious how this works.
All right, I've disabled most of the pitchforks.
That we know
Let me
of.
move on.
Please, I would love to move on.
Max,
Majority pitchforks have been disabled.
Max,
I
give me
do
a
not wish
perception
for
check.
haunted house excursion to be thwarted by goddamn pitchforks. And I'm gonna keep moving.
Max, give me a perception.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, as you move to get out of the way of so Sock can go on, you see more corks over there. Up on
Oh
the
well,
floor.
I have bad news, everybody.
Hey, welcome,
Should
Bert.
we just turn around and leave?
At this point, that may be the
Do we
prudent
have a
thing to
spell
do.
of pitchfork banishing?
Can
This
everyone
is
turn around for
safety
just one
hazard.
moment? Everyone just turn around for a moment.
Okay, I'm turning around.
Okay, I'm turning around.
I watch to make sure that everybody's turned around.
I'm plugging my ears too.
Okay. I cast Scorching Ray on the wooden part of the pitchfork.
No, there's no wood on the pitchfork.
Oh, you told me there was wood stuff
I
on
started
it.
to say wood, but then I'm like, well, that'd have been easy to break because Moose couldn't do it. So it's a metal rod on it.
Well, now you've changed things on me.
I
Everybody turn around
changed it
again.
before you got to that point.
Well, hang on. You could still heat the metal up, and then I could try again.
Why are you so determined to break one of these?
You're the one who suggested it.
Scorching raying this thing.
Good luck.
Do you want me to roll the damage on it or something? Wait, Scorching Ray, is that a spell? Or am
Yes.
Oh, I meant Firebolt then. My bad.
Okay. I'm like, Scorching Ray, yeah, you get 3 attacks with that, and no, roll to hit your target.
Oh, that was
Oh
close.
god, that one was right there.
Oh, I actually get this too, right? It's only a 1. 13, whatever. It's a pitchfork.
Well, you don't. What's the D4?
For my warp touched.
You don't have to roll to cast a cantrip.
I know, I just thought it was right. Yeah, I just try to melt it or something. I don't know, get rid of it.
Yeah, you hit it. Roll me percentile dice. You got a 15% chance you set something on fire, the building on fire.
33.
Yeah, so you do that, and it kind of melts it, and you hear, as it's trying to retract, but it's melted and it can't go through the tube that it's in. So it's making this hellacious clatter now as it's trying to do that.
Yeah. I turn around and flex my muscles and be like, Moose has nothing on me. I bent it no problem. And I keep on going.
I kick
Go
the
ahead.
housing.
Nick, your can is frozen, Nick. I was hoping to get a facial expression from you.
Yeah, no, that is the expression that Moose is giving you.
Moose is just like, you son of a bitch. But yeah, I keep on going after that. I say fuck. I'm saying fuck this shit, and I'm just destroy it entirely.
Okay, you move to the next room.
Cheater.
This is
This room's walls are crafted to appear as the eroded shore of a black river. Beneath a thick glass floor, a whirlpool of oily black water, illuminated by flashes of harsh crimson light, swirl underfoot, as though a layer of ice is all that separates you from being sucked into a watery void below. Let me move everybody.
Oh, how quaint! And I keep on walking.
There does not appear to be any other doors.
3x3.
Oh,
As you come in here, all of a sudden you see everything starts swirling underneath it faster and faster as the lights start doing that. Everybody give me a DC 11 con save. Again, this is kind of sickening and messing with your equilibrium.
Damn.
Nope.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh,
So
guys.
Moose and Reggie, as y'all kind of come in together, you're looking at everybody else and watching them look down. As you look down, and the movement of you walking into the room and seeing this spinning just makes both of you dizzy and feel like you're going to retch. Yeah, so you don't puke, but it's like, oh, whoa, my stomach.
I feel a change coming on.
I feel it's only fair that
You
I
know,
warn you,
in
Reggie, if I
retrospect,
do.
maybe we shouldn't have taken the guy that we know turns into a demon into the demon imagery place.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's only now that we're like
Should I,
deep into this shit that I have realized this.
Should I go ahead and separate his head from the rest of his body?
we can wait until
that
he
make-
turns bad on us, and then we
Okay.
can do it.
All right.
You know, he'd make a really good prop here. He'd fit right in.
Just
So
want to make
you're-
sure that Max is feeling safe.
So as you're looking at this, and everybody, you're trying to like, okay, where do we move from here? You see, it appears to be no way out, and all of a sudden the floor starts opening up like an iris, slowly getting like wider and wider as y'all are like on the edge. Down below, again, it's lit with the crimson light, and you see like what should be a bunch of pillows, but they're like scattered out. So everybody give me a deck save now.
No.
Oh, so we're
This
not
is
falling into
either
oil.
the coolest haunted house I've ever seen, or really shitty. There is no in between.
Oh shit!
Max holds onto his hat.
The rest of you kind of
Aren't you
managed
wearing
to
two
get
hats now?
do what?
Hat.
Don't you wear two hats? Yeah. You collected a second
So
one.
all of you manage. You catch this enough that you get on the very edge. You barely have enough foothold without falling. Orin, you're like trying to get onto a wall, and Reggie and Moose kind of block you from where you were going, and you plummet straight down. And
There's a disturbing number of pit traps in this campaign so far.
take 4 points of damage as you land unceremoniously on your back, and they're supposed to be Oops, that's Reggie. Sorry, Reggie, you're not over there yet.
I'm confused.
Hang on. It's
My
moving.
stomach bothering.
You're falling down a pit to the bottom floor again. I've got to change. I just grabbed the wrong token. Orin. There you go. You fall down there.
I should probably feel bad about that.
There we go. Sorry, I was just adjusting the map on stream. What's everybody else doing? This is open. You're barely holding on, but the only way out here looks like back the way you came or down.
I'm just gonna hop
floor
down, aiming for a pillow, best I can.
Yeah, with
Same.
just give me dex checks. Just don't roll a 1, basically.
Yeah, I'll do
Just
the
not-
same actually. Just
Not
jump
land
down.
on Orin?
That's 20. I do a backflip.
I didn't see that.
Oh, that was a dex save, but whatever.
That's fine. No one rolled a 1 on the die. That's the main thing. Because you can. It's only about 10 foot down, and you can kind of control your descent. And when you're planning on it, either kind of grab the edge and lower yourself down, or confident in how you're going to land.
Cleo, when you land, after you're doing your backflip, Sock looks at you dead in the face, and you see him give that not bad look and start giving you like a little slow clap, like, "Ooh, nice."
I do a cocky little bow.
He laughs a little bit. So he just looks at you like, "Okay, all right, cool, I guess." Keeps on going.
Tip my invisible hat.
Max tips one of his hats, but not the other.
I
Excellent.
pressed the shade his 2 hats off his head.
Yeah,
Mage
no,
hand.
I
Mage
tip
handed.
Max's hat.
Yeah, fuck Max's hats.
Wow.
That'd be great.
Did you
Cleo
roll
reaches
it?
over
Wow.
and dips a hat on Max's head.
Okay, so I need. We'll see, because I just put you on the map. So all of y'all roll a d20. Highest number is the victim.
What now?
I'm safe. I'm perfectly safe.
Uh-oh.
Am I rolling?
Nice one, buddy.
Moves.
Oh, Moose.
Damn it.
Save Cleo.
So it works. Moose is over there on that side. So as you're over here, Moose, as you start kind of getting out of the way so others can come down, this from the darkness emerges this haunting figure, this spectral apparition of a beautiful woman whose features quickly begin to rot, and the flesh falls from her face as her mouth opens and the jaws extend much further than they should, and she just emits this ear-piercing scream. Cleo, you do not hear that.
Man, Def is just a buff in this game.
So I need
I was about to say, OP.
Yeah, I need a wisdom save.
A wisdom
Moose.
save.
Man, the effects are great here. It's a shame the traps all suck.
It's like I'm really there.
Yeah, it's like her face
just-
is really doing
Yeah,
it.
everybody give me a wisdom save. Sorry. I'll say yours is
Give
an
me-
advantage because you can't hear.
I'm very saved.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah, so actually, Max is Moose kind of like he startles. He's not scared, but his movement draws your attention and you turn just in time to see the face melting off in the lower jaw, the stent lower than it should, and you're like, oh shit, and just kind of skitter back a little bit.
Oh, bugger hell!
And as you do so,
Language, sir.
Other Britishisms.
Pitchfork shot. Pitchfork shot.
no.
No, he actually just stepped on a landmine.
Damn it! If
Who
you've
put
been
this
reading,
here?
Like an actual landmine, yeah.
this
That's
from the
cool.
back wall, the entire back wall, a gout of flame just comes shooting out.
very rude to do this before I have uncanny dodge. By the way.
Nate, you're successful though. Let me double check this if this was a save or sucker. If you
Wait, when do we get uncanny dodge? 5?
he gets it at 3, I thought.
We are level 3. Oh,
It
well,
may be 5 then if he doesn't already have it. Oh, thankfully you ate pie, so your temporary hit points absorb it.
Tasty pie.
But it does singe your clothing.
oh no. His hats.
And
What about my hat?
I don't roll percentile dice.
Oh shit.
The giant feather on that second hat, man. I mean,
Exactly 50.
It's fine. It's still on your head and it is unhurt.
Oh, thank God.
Damn it! Really wanted
But
that hat.
that seems a little
That's
more
a little-
ruthless.
Yeah, that's a little bit more deadly than uncorked pitchforks.
that's definitely out of the realm of it's a prank, bro.
Yeah, and you don't
Yeah.
see any other way out of here.
I've been to better haunted houses.
Are there any bodies in here?
Nope.
Is there any? No, there's probably some blood. I mean, other people have fallen down here. There's probably just some blood. I don't feel like I need to roll an investigation to find.
You do
blood
not
from
find
people
any other
that-
blood.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to kick the pillows back into place.
That's not a problem. Once you pile them all up, they're kind of along the walls and everything. Once you pile them back in the middle, you can see like, oh yeah, that would have been fun to jump into. That wouldn't have been no big deal.
Cleo just like
They had
snow
been
angels.
scattered around the room.
Pillows.
and you said there's no other way out right now.
Not that you see.
Where'd the ghost lady come from?
Over by Moose.
Like straight out of the wall, or like down?
You
Hallway?
didn't see where she appeared from. It was just, it's all dark. And she just kind of appeared like right in the middle, like right where Moose is where she appeared.
I suppose I want to roll an Arcana check to make sure she's not an actual.
She
she's dead.
disappeared after that.
Oh,
I'm gonna start feeling along the walls for any hidden switches or anything of the sort.
Give me an
Max will do-
investigation.
I'm gonna start feeling the pillows as I lay on them.
I cast sleep
comfortable?
on Reggie.
Cleo, yes, you're right behind like where she appeared. You find a door,
Pillows.
and it slides open. Sock, were you checking out the where the flames came out or anything? Like you were.
I want to check out where the lady was at and where she disappeared to, and see if there's any like residue on the floor or
Nope.
any smells in the air.
Yeah, you don't have to
Don't
check
play.
on anything. You don't see anything.
He says that he whispers this out loud and says, "I feel my time in this haunted house is going to be ruined. I was having such a fun time. I was really looking forward to this. It was the one thing I was looking forward to for several days now. And if someone has ruined this for me, will rain down hellfire upon them for as long as it takes for their bodies to burn to death."
A voice from underneath like 2 layers of pillows goes, "We can hear you."
Good.
So that's why he's called the Butcher.
No, that is also not true.
You know, Sock, have you ever considered acting?
Are you asking me, Scott, or Sock?
Sock.
Okay. No, actually, I've always felt that my work is too important to be hindered by my personal interests.
That sounds like a scripted answer.
It is a scripted answer. Thank you.
There's a lot going on in here.
Uh-huh.
As you move in here, I can't quite do a battle map where it works out great enough, but as you move in here, there are moving mirrors of all shapes and sizes that line the strangely angled walls of this glass and mirror maze, turning or bending in ways that make the hallway difficult to navigate and disorienting to view. Each reflection is more strangely distorted than the last, while small creatures framing the mirrors seem to animate to torture the various reflected images within. I'll just go in order of how y'all are in here. Hang on, Cleo. So Cleo, as you're walking, you look into one of the mirrors and you see a demonic fiend drawing back a hammer, and it seems to shatter the mirror and the mirror's reflection with it. The reflected image appears to crack into 1,000 pieces, and the demon's lifeless, glaring eyes stare, and its mouth stretches menacingly in a silent cackle. And it just seems like thing's about to come out, actually, toward you. Give me a wisdom save.
Did the actual mirror shatter?
That's what it appears to have happened.
I am fully convinced these are all just very good effects.
Yeah, this is you're not. It scares you, but you're like, that's not actually going to come out and get me. And
Into too many haunted houses.
Impressive, though.
Moose, as you move in, you look into a mirror and you see a small winged fiend tug and pull on the four corners of the mirror, horrifically distorting your reflection like pulled taffy, as it begins to stretch you apart on some hellish torture rack. Give me a wisdom save. Yeah, this is very unnerving, but you just make your save, so it's like you hold your composure.
Okay.
Out in front of everybody. But yeah, this was pretty damn realistic. Max, as you move through, skeletal demons animate and claw at your reflection, and it slowly begins to turn into a taunting skeleton in the mirror, where your own image turns into a taunting skeleton in the darkened glass as flames appear to lick at the feet as you horribly start to transform and the flesh just melt from your body. Give me a wisdom save.
God damn it!
Yeah. So you're freaking out. I'm not gonna do a roll. You say 1 insanity point, and the rest of you
I
can
don't like it
clearly
one bit.
do what?
I said I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Y'all can see Max is not having a good time here. Orin, as you're moving forward, a duo of tiny winged demons turn the crank of what looks like a large wind press built into the frame of this mirror. As the screws turn ever downward, your reflection is compressed as if you're being squished by the device. Wisdom save. Yeah, you know this is bullshit. You don't know what Max is freaking out about. This is just bullshit.
Classic.
Like, I can feel my own body. That's just a reflection, and that's not happening. Sock, as you're moving through, a ruddy hue begins to halo your reflection, and it slowly starts flickering until your image bursts into flames, and you're like being pulled like what you would envision and have seen of the warp. This looks like you're being pulled into the warp as the flames lick all around you. Wisdom save.
Nat 1, baby.
Oh, does he scream? Does he scream?
Oh.
You wouldn't be able to hear him if he did.
You got me there.
For a nat 1 on that check, even though you've got a modifier to it. No, I'm saying just 1 point, because you do. This isn't an attack or a fumble. It's just a check.
Okay.
There's no critical failures.
Yeah, it works for Sock too with his. we talked about this a little bit before, but Sock has a very, I don't want to say very, but more intimate knowledge of how chaos works than practically everyone alive.
We'll say that. No, we'll say because of that, you'll get 2 points instead of 1.
Okay. Because it looks exactly like what would happen. I could go for that, yeah. All right, I'm at 17.
Wow, this
And
is realistic.
yeah, and Reggie, as you're moving through the frame.
No, go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Actually, when Reggie rolls his, I'm going to roll a D100, and if I get less than 50, I'm going to cast Shatter.
Well,
Nice.
I'll beat you to that. The second he starts describing the mirror, I'm already going to hit it with the pommel of my dagger. There's noise.
A frame of chittering demonic skulls gape and leer at you
Break the mirror.
as they turn their lifeless eyes towards your reflection, that it begins to morph and shift into a demonic form itself, growing horns, a forked tail, and a scorched reddish flesh, which I'm going to have you make the save at disadvantage because this is too close to... Your subconscious knows this.
I just want to break the mirror. Oh, you. Disadvantage. Where's that? Okay.
Okay, so you get a point of insanity, but I also need you to make your normal was it wisdom save DC 15 not to freak out.
Against 1 point.
Oh, actually, I realize Shatter now is a whole bunch of thunder damage. I thought it just broke glass. My bad.
Okay, so the rest of you that are in control of yourself, you see Reggie start to freak out, and he starts his transformation.
Great.
Yeah, we're not doing this.
I just
I'm
wanted to
gonna-
break here.
Say, because y'all had leveled up, so I know one of the things y'all had talked about doing, Sock, that you have ability to do.
I mean, I didn't talk
Just-
about it. You guys did when I wasn't there.
Well, you have basically, for a situation like this, calm emotion.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about hold person.
Oh, I mean, you could do that too, but yeah, calm emotion.
Yeah, I can do that. That is a.
But,
Is that a second or first? That is a
think
second.
it's a level
yeah,
2.
I can try to calm emotion on him.
Boy, that really looked like you were about to take your pants off there, dude.
I was about to, then I remembered I was on cam.
What?
Get those bits ready.
Yeah, I'll cast on him. Let me target Reggie. Didn't target Reggie. Let me pick myself, and now I.
Well,
target
you've got to make your Arcana check first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Let's couple a failed Arcana check with me losing my shit.
I actually roll like a beast
Comes that
so
one.
far. I already got my one out of the way. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Never come back.
14. And here's
That's
the
exactly what you
actual-
need.
That was close. Well, it would have just failed, but that's still bad.
Yeah, but yeah, because then you transform. So, does he has to make a save though, doesn't he?
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, he beat the calm emotion, question mark?
Well, now is it one of those? Is would you want to be trying to resist it? Because you're Reggie transforming.
Yeah, that's kind of why I said the question mark part, because I was
Yeah.
like, that's a strange.
Yeah, you can choose to fail.
I'm. Kind of in panic mode. So while I'm still, like, while he's still in the I don't know, am I still conscious enough to even be able to register that they're my friends?
if you go through your transformation, it won't matter. You're going to attack the mirrors, and then when the mirrors are done, your friends are next on the list unless you can make your save. So you're in the middle. The free cat has begun. Sock is trying to calm you. Are you accepting those calming waves? Are you resisting that? It's however you want to play it. I'm easy.
It feels like a port in the storm right now. So I think Reggie's going to kind of latch onto that.
Okay. You see his skin start. Well, it's hard to. You see his features changing because his skin has that reddy hue to it anyway because of the lighting in here. But you see his face start to contort and the horns start to come out and then immediately just recess as you help him calm himself.
But I took an insanity point, you said?
Yes.
I just increased my insanity points by 50%.
Me with my 13 over here.
So, yeah, that's a close one.
Yep. Damn, and here I was thinking I was finally going to get to kill Reggie.
Oh, that's a good point, though. I feel like transforming ought to come with just like a bucket of insanity points.
Yeah, let's nerf your character more.
Yeah, no, that's on an actual transformation. If you want to impose a roll or just an automatic gain, I'm cool with that. So whatever you think.
He's only gone through it once. So that's fine. I'm just going to increase it a little bit.
I'm going to kind of push my way to the back of the pack.
So, sorry, what, Cleo?
I'm going to kind of push my way to the back of the pack. Yeah, you need to chill. Just maybe close your eyes for the rest of this. That wasn't a recommendation. Close your eyes for the rest of this.
Oh.
And I just kind of like grab his arm.
So we've got a deaf person leading a blind person.
Hell yeah.
Got it. Right, now you're going to have to tell me everything that's going on, because I can't say.
We have the deaf leading the blind. Fantastic. It's better than the blind leading the deaf, but not...
It's got the lowest intelligence. You can have the deaf, dumb, and the blind.
Moose, get back there.
Rude.
Utterly vicious.
I don't take
what's
orders.
Not smart, Sock, calling me dumb.
Yeah, I don't take orders from you, Sock.
I suppose that's fair. I'm not exactly the leadership type.
Yeah.
Perhaps if you word your request the right way, I might be willing to assist you.
Oh, it was just a joke. Come on, I'll buy you a drink later.
No, it won't.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
It's a drink. Don't take it too far, jeez.
But you made a mistake, Sock. You didn't specify the size of the drink.
That's okay. I'm the one buying. I get to pick the size. Why do you think you get to?
Okay,
Don't worry, it'll still be a huge one. Chill out.
I give you a big
Wait.
smile.
Later, Sock is looking at the receipt. What's a Methuselah?
Y'all continue on.
Yeah, he's like, what's a super mega venti? Yeah, let's move on. Let's get at it. Let's get through this haunted house.
Sock, are you moving back to the front, or who's going first?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll stay at the front.
I also try to kick one of the mirrors.
Sock is taking the position of the fearless leader, though he is not our leader, and I'm not convinced he's fully fearless.
A healthy amount of fear is good for everyone, friend.
I'm very healthy right now.
You can see as you start entering in here, Sock, you do notice the other half of that circle that you saw outside. And you're guessing this is that wall.
Now that I'm closer and having a better look at it, and it's directly here, can I try to roll again to see if anything in the circle has to do with blood?
Sure.
Is that history again?
Yeah.
It was a 16.
No, you're pretty certain this has nothing specific to blood. You know
Okay.
blood's used in lots of rituals, but nothing that the symbols on here saying that it's a triggering thing or something or it's a requirement.
It was actually
Corpse.
when we realized that there was no blood at either the pitchforks or the falling down. I was like, okay, so is the building like eating the blood as it spilled? That was my thought.
Could have been cool. You see it, little trickles of blood moving towards this.
Yeah, or like if like when we got jabbed by the pitchforks, I was expecting it to like drip down onto the ground and then watch it seep into the cracks and be like, that's not how blood works.
Floor just goes.
Yeah.
That's not how floors work.
Okay, as you move through here, this dark cave-like tunnel opens to a hellish landscape lit by smoldering crucibles. As the narrow path winds through the horrific scene, each side of the path there are 4 tortured souls, 2 on each side. It looks like they've been lashed to the boulders, each writhing and screaming as vultures and crows tug at their guts and pluck at their eyes. Everybody give me a con save, DC 10, because the smell is kind of vile.
Oh, I was about to say, I can't see any of this, but if we smell it, yeah, that makes sense.
I apparently don't smell.
Oh, damn, a 7, huh?
Oh, you smell.
Max, you almost throw up. Because
Max is not having a good time in this place.
Moose, you can tell it doesn't bother you, but you can tell this is like pig intestine smell. You've butchered plenty of pigs. And
Yes, that's good eating right there.
They like they're using real bits of critters.
that's what
If
the
they wanted to
guts
make
are.
it
They're not human
authentic.
guts, they're pig guts being used in this.
Long
It's
pig.
just a little bit too
Ah.
real. Oh.
Now you see what the trick is that you take the pig intestine and you mash up, you take the pig meat, you fill the intestines with the meat, and that's how you make a pork sausage. It's delicious.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll a D100 to see if I ever eat a sausage again. High is yes, low is no. I'm never touching a sausage.
Oh no!
Good, more for me.
I think everybody should roll for that.
Pocket sausage and Sock throws up.
He's not
Hey,
going to be Lucky's friend.
Oh yeah, it's Lucky. Lucky is the pocket sausage guy.
As you move through here, this scene, this last little bit, the rib bones of some huge creature part in front of you to allow entry into this small cave-like chamber inhabited by more impish automatons. Smoldering coals are visible just below the glass floor, giving the room a ruddy glow and a smoky atmosphere. So y'all all...
Now I'm just envisioning robot hell.
Yeah, you all get in there. I'm going to stack you up on top of each other because you have to squish in.
I still
And
can't
as you
see
do
anything.
this, the rib gates close, and all of a sudden you feel like the floor shaking, and it starts to move upwards. And as it does so, the ruddy glow fades, and white lights start shining in there. And as you move upward, you can feel that you're moving up, and all of a sudden the scenes change to like blue skies with clouds and these little cherub-like creatures, like little babies with wings, flying all around, and you hear trumpets start playing.
Oh, this is worse.
And let me see if I can put you in here. Basically, Eric, god damn it, I hate to put some of y'all on a wall and you get stuck. Clear. Get scabbed the hell out
no.
of here.
Trumpets.
Ready.
My trick.
And let me adjust the map again. A door in the wall opens up, and you're back out on the balcony.
Well, I'm never going to sleep again. How are you guys doing?
I open my eyes yet?
Yeah, you're. Oh, yeah, you're good.
I feel pretty good.
Kind of underwhelming. I was expecting more costumes.
So,
What smelled like bacon?
I think that was a bacon smell.
Yeah, bacon is cooked pork. That was certainly not cooked.
Free bacon.
So, as you come out, kind of like, oh, that was cool. This sucks. Whatever. You're heading for the stairs. You're looking down across the to the floor below, and you see the hood rats talking to the proprietor. They look up and see you, and they dash out the door. And the old man that was working at the counter at the sales, he's dressed similar to the guy that you saw at the door. Clayman. Except he's very old. He's kind of stooped over. He's got his robes are all garish with all kinds of symbols and stars on them. Purple, dark purple on the main material, with the lining being about 3 inches wide, with some sort of you would think knotwork, but it's more the symbols, but in gold. And he looks up and sees y'all, and you can just tell he looks angry. He's like, "What have you done with my nail?" The rest of the place is empty at this point, except for the employee.
Just look at him confused.
I'm sorry. Did he say nail?
Yeah, that's what you heard.
Well, I mean, we did mess up that one. Oh, hey, Scab. We did mess up that one. Pitchfork?
Don't say that out loud.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm stage whispering.
Yeah, I have no idea what this guy's talking about. We ruined a nail, like we stepped on a floorboard or something.
Neil.
To what nail are you referring, sir?
Hang on, I'm trying to put everybody back on here.
Is he shouting up at us from below? Like, are we having this conversation from the balcony? Or
Well, it
did we
says
come
as y'all are
down?
walking down.
Okay.
Just give me these guys. Damn it.
No, you get these other guys instead.
The only way you're getting them is if we get Scab.
Hang on, let me reload this bullshit. I guess it doesn't matter. They're just... I mean, NPCs, if you start a fight, I'm pretty sure you can kill them.
But all the other customers are gone. We're the only ones left.
Yep,
in
y'all
the
are the
establishment?
last ones.
Oh shit! The box just popped up with a shit ton of errors.
Yeah, because I reloaded everything back on here again. It's probably duplicating everything again. I was a dummy. I should have just drug them on there. As soon as it's done erroring out, I will close that. That's my fault.
Oh, look, there's blood on the stairs. Sock, blood.
Oh yeah, there is. That's some of the new one of the new features. Like when you kill something. So for whatever reason, it rolled 0 hit points for one of the guys, so he was dead. One of the customers just died.
This is fucking cursed.
So
Rolled
yeah,
an NPC with 0 hit points.
they're kind of arrayed near the front door, and you're like, "What now?" And he's like, "What have you done with it, you inconsiderate pustules? True hell is in store for all of us for disturbing their rest. Give it back before I take it back." He's probably like 90.
What?
Look, I'm gonna say inconsiderate pustules is a great insult.
Where is
Also,
it?
I think that sign language says, "Did he just say pustules?" Sorry, sir. Your Eminence. Nice robes. What's the nail? We didn't remove anything on our way through.
There! And he points up in the corner above where you were sitting. It was there. You sat below it. You took it.
Like in the booth?
Above it, he goes over there and points up, and as you see, you can see now that they've brought the normal lighting up and stuff. There's a hole in one of the beams above where you were sitting. The others are there, and he points into the opposite corner, and you now see there's a big, look like what would be like a railroad spike, is in the corner of that, and there, and he points off. Of course, you don't see any of the others, but he's pointing off towards the other corners of the building.
I start walking away.
They're all arrayed in front of the door to block you. It's like, without all four, they are all going to fail, and hell will be visited upon us.
Is this why you guys were closing? Sorry, I didn't actually say that.
I think you should say that.
Why is Cleo walking away?
Yeah.
Call out his name, but yeah. Oren?
Oh, he wants to go check on the scabs.
Yeah, are you going to force your way through them? Because they're blocking the exit.
Who is they, by the way? This is
The
a very
employees.
big
You've
employee.
got the guy that greeted you at the
Barkeep.
door. Let me see if I can pull it back up.
J the barkeep. L the greeter.
Luther.
Oh no!
Not the L.
Not the L.
Oh no!
And L. Hang on, I'm trying to
Stack
put it
over.
in here.
I will be right
Yeah.
back.
So many
Yeah.
errors.
He's
I don't
clearly
know
an
what I
L
did.
fanboy.
Attempt index field target summary.
I'll clear it just a second.
I hit close 5 times. Oh, 6.
There you go. I put something bad in here.
All right.
Kleeman's the one
Everybody?
addressing you. The M, Maddie, she looks like she's got like a pipe wrench of some kind in her hand. She's got coveralls on. You're guessing probably the mechanic that keeps everything working here.
All right, guys.
You're not
Listen,
leaving without
what do you-
giving me my nail. He grabs you by your collar or your sleeve, Cleo.
Did anybody take a nail off the wall?
No, it's not. Ugh.
He just keeps ranting about wanting this nail.
Could you just
Don't
open
look
the
at me, I
door
didn't
so I
take
can check on
anything.
my dog?
No one is leaving until I get my nail back. And Burl, he's like, look, all fun and games, people wanting souvenirs, I understand, but can you just please give the old man the nail back? You can go about your business. He just wants his property.
Well, I mean, I don't have the nail. I don't remember anybody grabbing the nail. If you would like to check, those of us that are willing.
How high up on the wall is the spot?
Do what?
How high up is this hole where the spikes are protruding from other corners?
If you were to like stand on the cushions, you could reach it.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, yeah, it's like Clement, let me, or Chelman, let me. They said they would let us check. And are you submitting to him searching you, Cleo?
I just kind of look back at Orin, shrug. But yeah, I let him search me.
As he check, he checked your arm. He's like, what happened? Why are you bleeding?
Somebody messed with your traps, took all the corks off. We tried to fix it. Whoever
The
came through before us.
cork. Which part are you talking about? The pitchforks?
Yes.
Was there anything else messed with?
The pillows were all moved to the sides.
He's like, Chelman. He's like, I don't think these people have done this. I think it's those damn hood rats. I think they're the ones.
Did you guys?
Do what?
Oh, I was just gonna try and let you finish. Go ahead. Did you stop them from leaving? Are we the first people that you blocked the exit for?
You were the last ones. No one else had them.
Would it make you feel better just to search us?
That's what he's in the process of doing with Cleo. That's when he noticed he had been injured from the trap. She's explaining how the trap was messed with, and that's when he looks at the old man. He's like, I think it was those damn hood rats that they snuck it past us, because that sounds like something they would do. You know, these people aren't going to sabotage the mechanics only to injure themselves. I mean, they were the last ones, and the hood rats came out right before they did.
It turns out we're just mad.
Cleo, give me a persuasion check. With +5.
+5.
Yeah, he's definitely like 100% believes what you're saying. Uh, the old man's, well, if they took it, we have to get it back. We have to. And the guy's like, we'll get it, Chauvin, we'll get it. It's like, look, A looks at each of you and it's like, I'll offer you 50 gold apiece if you can get. I'm sure those hood rats took it. If you can just get this back for the old man, I'll give you 50 gold each. He's like, 150. I will give you 150 each. Just return it, but it must be done within 24 hours or all is lost.
I
I'm
look back
not
at,
a greedy
Bob.
man, but that's a lot.
That's the kind of money that could
It's-
like
You know,
save this institution.
I wasn't planning on doing anything today, but maybe I can do a little, well, it's not charity work, I guess, but I can do a little good deed.
It's not.
It's
It's not a good deed if you're getting paid.
Well, Sock, if you're concerned
the best
about being greedy versus doing a good deed, I'll happily take your portion.
Well, I can do a lot more good deeds with money.
look, it's donating to the poor, right? Us.
Well, mine will probably end up going to the poor one way or another, so I don't feel that bad about it. Let's go.
I'm gonna take Burrow by the hands. From one artist to another, you had a very excellent show here. I would love to help.
No, well, thank you. Did you notice me in the hallway of the damned? I was on the northern wall. I was the one that screamed when the eyeball got plucked out.
Oh, I can't hear anything, but I'm sure it was very realistic.
Mike cocks his head when you say you can't hear anything, but you're carrying on a conversation with him. Well, anyway, I do appreciate it. If you want to find the hood rats, they typically hang out near Crux's apothecary. Hey, Excel, what's up? You can find it. He gives you directions to it, but Crux's apothecary is apparently where they hang out a lot.
There's those rats of the hood.
Are they gonna let us by?
They let you go at that point. He's like, please, there's 24 hours. It must be returned within 24 hours, or all is lost.
Let me check my spells. Do I have a locate item? Can I just cheat? Do I have cheats enabled? I do have locate object, but I'm not going to do that unless we absolutely need to.
That's up to you, man.
I mean, I really don't want to be casting, well, anything. Salk isn't the kind of person to frivolously just use a spell. There are
No,
so
he-
many times when a level 1 spell could have just solved problems and I could have done it, and I still won't.
They pointed us, they gave us a location. Let's go check it out.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like an excellent idea. Yeah.
Where's my most specialist little girl at?
She's
In the whole
outside
wide
waiting.
world.
She's waiting. As you go out, it's now actually dark in town. The sun is completely gone down. Streets are barren. You can head that direction. You don't think it's going to be open. Or you can head back to the inn.
Let's go beat up some punks.
Yeah, let's go find that
I
gang
have
hangs out behind the CD
I have been dying to beat someone.
with another someone.
Yes.
Nice. So as you're heading that way, you hear the familiar wagon on the cobblestone, and you catch sight of the old lady. She sees you and smiles and waves. She's down a lane. Everybody that's eating pies, give me a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
I've only had one.
Grandma Gluttony.
I think that's everybody except Sock, isn't it,
I haven't had any.
Maddie?
No, sir.
I was
I
recovering
was
from.
I was arrested.
So,
Whoa! Wait,
yeah, that's
catch me up
right.
on that story.
Y'all are okay. Cleo, you almost want to like deviate from what y'all are gonna do to go get a pie, but you aren't compelled to. You can if you want, but yeah, it sounds really good. It's not enough to compel you to have to do.
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
Okay, as you travel the
Back
streets
to it
again,
later.
or Baron, you'll the squeaks of a few rats here and there, scrawny dog darting from one alley to another, digging through trash. No other humans. You find the apothecary. It's dark. Doors are locked. You don't see any sign of any hoodlums.
What's up, fellow hoodlums? Okay,
Well-
they said to hang out near the apothecary, right?
Yeah, you search the area. You walk around, check alleyways and stuff. There are no humans out at all.
What about a bunch of empty beer bottles?
You find lots of
What about graffiti?
highlight. Yeah, in the alleyways you find graffiti and shit like that, and some natural light bottles. Oh, crappy alcohol.
Natural light. That's the nicest I've ever heard that name said.
But yeah, no sign of people.
Well, god damn it.
How do
Any
we
chan-
want to do this?
Is it just a giant railroad spike sitting there, like in front of the apothecary?
Nope.
Yeah, they just left it on the doorstep.
What are you gonna do? Reggie runs off because he hears a child cry in the distance. So what's the plan?
Either
Just gotta
something
keep
magic
searching,
happens, or we just wait for them to show up. I guess.
Or we could break in.
I'm really not against breaking in.
We have people with morals so low they would break into this apothecary shop at night.
Moose smashes the door.
I cast
Yeah.
suggestion on Orin to smash the door, and then I gaslight him to make him think it like it was his idea.
So are you really trying to break the door down?
Yeah, we need to get in.
Can we maybe start with a little more finesse?
Yeah, could we do something that doesn't get people to show up in the next 5 fucking seconds?
Well, I guess I can hold off until either Reggie or Max have had a turn.
All right, let me at it. Let's see if I can get us in all quiet like.
It's okay if you fail, though. I'm here. I'm ready.
Hang on just a second.
I'll elbow Reggie in the side and be like, you can go help him. You don't have to leave him flail on his own. Or wait, no, Matt. Wait, I forgot who's who. Who's Reggie?
That's Brandon. He's AFK right now.
Oh, god
One of
damn
his-
it. I'm trying
one
to
of
tell him to go use the help action.
His kids was calling.
Freaking help action. Oh, well, too late. Do it. You're on. I guess you're on your own. I tried.
Damn kids.
Say there are some. Let me actually turn off the lights. Through moonlight and stuff, that's what you can kind of see inside the windows there. There's windows on either side of the doorway.
Well, I'll go ahead and try to pick the lock.
Go ahead, sir. Nope. You felt like 3 tumblers close and move, but the next one you could not get.
Damn. This lock's impenetrable.
I'm gonna keep a lookout.
Is there not just a window we can crawl through? I'm gonna look around the house and look for a window. Or the building.
As you go around back, do you have a light source? Because you're going through alleys. There's some moonlight, but it's pretty dark back here.
Move all the maps around. I have a torch.
Didn't know if you're going to use torch or a cantrip or something. Or
I would rather burn a torch than to use even a cantrip.
okay. Effects. Yes, remove a torch. And let me move you back as you walked around the building. You see that there's a back door and a window there.
I'm gonna quickly rush back around as fast as I can and be like, guys, there's a back door and a window. We don't need to be doing this.
Okay.
Ah. Well, then let's do that.
I rush back around and I see how the window is locked. Is it locked from the inside?
That's typically how the windows on a building or house work.
I silently make a mental note that I'm going to have to whip myself tomorrow morning, and I mage hand the lock open.
Okay. You don't have to roll for this. You see, there is someone sleeping in the bed across the room.
Oh shit! This is not what I was hoping for. If I cast sleep on someone who's already asleep, are they like really asleep?
Well, I mean, yeah, unless you do something to wake them, like they would have to be damaged or physically, like, you know, shooken like severely to wake up because it's a magical slumber.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. That's a frivolous use of magic. That's not my style. I'm just gonna have to hope that I can get a rogue through there and that they can unlock the door.
Well,
Mage
I've
Hand-
already failed at unlocking one door, so
Mage Hand itself was already like too much. That was too much for that. I'm not gonna keep casting spells, or I'm not even cantrips. Won't even do that. But once the rest of the group, or either Maxilius or Reggie comes over, be like, "This window's unlocked, but I think there's someone sleeping on the inside."
okay.
So what you need to do, sneak through, unlock the front door. Can you do that?
I think I can maybe possibly handle that.
You do not instill me with confidence.
Well, I mean, I did just fail the other door, so... But, opening it from the inside should be a lot easier.
That is true. All right, get along then. And I'll back away from the window because I don't want my torch to alert the person on the inside.
And what's Max going to attempt to do?
Going to go in through the unlocked window and unlock the door from the inside.
Okay, so you're
Hey,
going to
Oren.
slide the window open into the room with the sleeping dude, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You're just out of curiosity. There's a door there also. Are you going through the window or trying the door?
I mean, I guess we could try opening the door, but did you try opening? Did you try the door, Sock?
Try what?
Did you
Are you
try opening this door?
You know what? Just try it. Why would you ask me if I've tried it and not just try it?
It's locked.
Imagine that! Who could have ever foreseen this coming? And I look at him like he's a moron. I suppose you can, if you, in your own words, fail at picking one lock again.
All right, here I go. And he'll open the window and try crawling inside.
Okay, give me a stealth check. So his passive perception is enough to beat your as you go in, you slide the window open, and as you go in, you set your foot down, and you're like on a board that creaks really loud.
Housekeeping.
And the dude turns over in his bed. It's like, what? Who goes there?
Housekeeping?
And a guy sits up. He's got like just a one of those night shirts, big bit like you see like when you watch Scrooge.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's wearing. No, the
You are
proper
the
term for
worst,
that.
Lias. Just the worst.
I immediately
Yeah.
run over to the door and lock it.
You run over to this door. Okay, that opens.
Oh
which-
my god.
You just
Hold
run out.
on. Where's the sleep spell? Let me-
Go to initiative. Everybody roll initiative. And apparently I forgot to friggin' make a card for this dude, so give me a second.
Alright, it's level 1.
Damn it. NPCs. Did I not make an NPC for this dude? Thought I did. Dun, 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 dun. Can you see him on the map? Why is my NPCs getting that? Okay, y'all are waiting. This dude gets to act first. And you hear him, friend, please stop. What are you doing?
I was just seeing myself out.
It's like, hang on, I need. I don't have all shit listed. I need you to make. I think it's a wisdom save. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, that's not the one. Hang on. You made it anyway. He was trying to do some sort of charm on you. That's what he did. Sock, you're good.
I'm gonna run over there, around the corner, and try to sleep him. I should have done this a second ago, but I should have added sleep to my spell list.
I made this dude an NPC, but I did not fill out his sheet. I must have stopped at that point. First level spell, so DC 13.
Yeah, I'm gonna add it to my list real fast.
While you were doing that, my lovely wife has requested a refill on her drink, and since she is wonderful and lets me stay up late playing D&D, I'm going to do such.
Okay, I will roll my Arcana.
Be right back. That
Okay.
works. So roll your dice. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Okay, for sleep, I have to roll some shenaniganery. So it's good that he's not there right now, because I don't know what that shenaniganery is. Spell spends creatures in magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures. How many hit points of creatures spell can affect creatures in 20 foot of you. Blah 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 blah. Okay, 5d8 it is. That's a lot of ones.
Two
So
of
if this
them
dude has
precisely.
what?
2 of them precisely.
Yeah. Actually rolled 4 below average on that. So if he has more than 16 hit points, he does not go to sleep. And this is Bradley's game, so he probably has more than he probably has like 50.
Yeah, he's a spellcaster. He's probably pretty juicy. I am gonna go get a snack.
I already had my snack. I had 4 chicken patties. To me, that's a snack. I do have this cherry sangria, though. Is that a snack?
Yeah, I'd call it a snack.
Good enough. That's all I need to hear. Let's go.
I'm eating cheese.
What kind of cheese?
I've got a little snack pack. Let's see. Cheddar, brie, and Gouda.
Those are some high-tier snack cheeses, let me tell you. God, I wish cheese wasn't so packed with calories. I could eat cheese all day.
I'm back. Okay, so 60 does not appear to have an effect on him.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. Figured I was probably gonna have to roll at least 25 or something.
Max, it is your go.
I'm leaving out this door.
You unlock it, and the room that you're in. Well, yeah, it's dark, so you can't really tell what's going on in there.
Okay,
Where are you headed?
change of plans. I am going back around to meet the others.
Oh no, the original plan. What a shame.
I just want you to know this was your plan.
Say there's 30 unless there's your movement unless you're going to use bonus action to haul ass.
No. He hasn't done anything like outright hostile. I know he tried to like cast a spell at me, but it didn't do anything, so
Okay, this dude sees you at the window. He knows you tried to do something. His eyes widen for just a moment, then they narrow as he stares at you. And hang on. Come on. I don't want skills, I want spells. Ooh, that was almost a critical success. Let me get which save it is. Come on. I need... Wisdom save, please, sir. Oh, that one would almost been bad. You feel this, all of a sudden you feel a little bit of heat, and you see light emanating off the top of you as a crown of iron and flame starts to form around your head. and you shake off. You by force of will, it kind of shatters as you put your mind forward to fight off the enchantment. So he was trying to put
Can I ask what spell that was?
Crown of Madness.
Okay.
And you are next.
Okay.
And he's fully out of bed.
Okay, so he attempted to mind control me. Gotcha. That changes a few things, doesn't it? Man, I don't want to kill this guy. Not yet.
Just start asking him questions really fast.
You know what? I'm gonna make a really dumb decision that might work out. I'm gonna hold my hands up and surrender.
Hell yeah.
This guy hasn't done anything wrong, as far as I can tell. I'm just gonna surrender.
Give me a persuasion check just so like how genuine this appears to him.
16. You don't need to do this. We're actually trying to... Well, we're not helping you. We're helping the old man who runs the haunted house.
Okay. That's what you're doing. Are you standing right there or are you moving?
I'm going to stand right there. I'm going to stare him down. And not stare him down in like an aggressive way, because if I run away, I'm just going to look guilty.
Yeah, okay, Max. What are you doing?
Booking it towards the other.
Are you using any... That's just your movement. Are you going to use action or bonus to completely get around, or just kind of a normal stroll? You said booking it. That's why I'm figuring. I didn't know if you want to move.
Yeah, I'll use the bonus action to get around to him this time.
Saying anything? You the rest of you see Max come hauling ass around the corner. You saying anything, Max?
Guy's awake. There's a guy in there. He's awake. He tried to do some magic bullshit on me.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he did to me. Right?
Well,
you just walked away, didn't you?
He said something to you, so I don't know that you would know that magic was used on you, because he just said, "What are you doing, friend?"
I just start nodding.
Is Brandon back? Take that as a no. What are the rest of y'all, like, with Max coming around like this? What do the rest of y'all want to do?
Where's Sock? Max.
He's back around the other side of the house.
So you just left him.
Yes.
Okay,
He can handle himself.
That's your 6 seconds of dialogue. Reggie not back. Moose, anything you want to do when you've heard any of this?
Not exactly at this moment, no. Still waiting for the green light to smash the door in.
Oren, you're having your conversation. Anything else you want to...
Yeah, I was going to walk around back.
Okay, so you start heading that way. Are you using your action to run or just being cautious?
I don't know if I would be running. I haven't heard anything that would cause me to run, but I When I go make sure Sock's doing all right.
Well, that's your movement. There's your 30 foot. I just didn't know if you wanted to
Yeah.
go further,
No,
faster.
I mean, I would, but I don't think we're there yet. So.
Okay. Sock, you just continue to stand there?
Can I ready an action without seeming aggressive, or can I lower my
Well, you
initiative?
can place an if then. You're just standing with your hands up. You can say like, "Hey, if something happens, then I'm going to do this."
Yeah. If anything happens, I will definitely dodge out of the way and go around the building. And do I want to cast anything? No. For now, I'm just gonna run out of the. If he seems like he's gonna cast a second spell at me, I'm just gonna get out of the line of sight.
Well, you're going to attempt to.
I mean, if he says anything that looks like a spell, I'm getting out of the way.
Well, right, but it's still a reaction time versus that. He's like, as you say what you say about them, he's like, "Chill him, that old son of a bitch." And yeah, he goes to cast, so I'll have it at disadvantage because a sickly green beam, or I'm sorry, a sickly black beam of energy shoots out from him towards you. Disadvantage.
It's the cum beam.
That's
Well, I'm not
gross.
hard to hit with a crappy AC.
What is his? Because I don't have this on his sheet. What's his modifier? Let me put one on here. Can I add an action? Nope, I don't want to create a creature. Let me just subtract this. Like that. And I'll use his club attack against you. So this beam does hit you. And you kind of feel like just your strength sapped from you. So he hits you with a ray of enfeeblement. So half damage on weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends, and you can make a con save at the end of each of your turns for that to go away. But he just hits you with a ray of enfeeblement.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your. So I'm assuming this way.
Oh, the map.
What'd you say? That's 30 foot around the corner. I'm assuming you went that way.
Yeah, it seems right. Some of the maps are always super huge inside the UI for Fantasy Grounds, and weird to keep everything organized.
30. So he runs over. Well, he can't do an action. He's runs to the door. Scab, Max, you just waiting?
Orin went around the side. Max will follow Orin. He's kind of been guilted into it.
You see him. He's not like running or anything. But just as you come around the corner, you see Sock come running around the corner. Cleo, what are you doing?
I have the running bit where I don't understand a word Max says, so I gotta commit. I'm just gonna turn to Moose. I shrug.
What about me, your buddy?
Yeah, you know what? I make a motion with my hand to Scab, and I tell her to follow Orin. And I am just gonna chill here.
Yep, still waiting to get permission to break down the store.
Okay. Max.
The door's
Well,
open.
Continue following this man.
Okay, Nick's about to crash. It's already 3 o'clock. Y'all want to go ahead and Brandon's not here. You
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
Go ahead and I don't know if
Yeah,
he's
we-
going to make it back.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Works for
Okay.
me.
So we'll call it here and pick up next week and see what continues to go down with this. Thank you everybody who hung out with us all night. Don't think there were any raids tonight, but so everybody who hung out, appreciate it. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you Tuesday for Kelsto's game, midnight Central. Have a great weekend, everybody. Night.
See you then.